Okay, dokie. All right, so Gen V is the spin-off series from The Boys, and it's the I want to say high school show, but it's more of a college show, right? College, young adult type of drama where the main character is called Mary, and her powers are she can control blood, and the way that she finds it out is when she gets her first period. Bet, bet. That was the moment where I like started messing with this series because like first off, I don't know why, but like talking about anything that has to do with like menstruation and all that stuff like is it's heavily censored. I'm pretty sure that if I was monetized, I would be demonetized at this point. But like the most interesting part about that is that it is a show basically about how there's just like even if you have superpowers, you are still able to fail. And that was the interesting thing that I liked with the show. They showed that not everybody has like an appeal power, like a power that can, that the public likes or that anybody likes or that, works with the investors. Because basically what they're trying to do, this college is basically trying to invest into the next generation of superheroes. And the thing is, and the thing that I like with it that it is different from The Boys is that in the boys you kind of see what superheroes end up becoming, and here you kind of see how they get to the place that where they are, because what you need to remember is that in that universe superheroes are very recent. I think they started in like the 60s or the 70s or something, because you need to inject the compound V into babies, and they need to grow up to get the to get the superpowers, because it's not like a natural thing. So it's impressive to see the parents become to see the kids of parents that voluntarily gave compound V to their kids, hoping that they would grow up to have superpowers and get them out of poverty, like that type of desperation. And to see that they grow up, and if they're lucky they get superpowers, and if they're not they just like end up still being broke or being not valuable or seen as dangerous and literally going to prison because of an advantage. And that is like the part of the show that I don't know, related the most to. I feel like everybody has an advantage, but you can have a bad advantage in life. You can have good ones. Like, okay, imagine if you're really good at dealing drugs, right? Like, it's an advantage in a certain circumstance, but in any other instance, in life, in like general, I don't know, in a general work environment, like that's not gonna be an advantage for you. Being street smart and being street smart, and then being like and being book smart, um both of these, like, they need to coexist so you can like achieve something, right? But imagine if you're just like lizard smart, like you only know stuff about lizard, that's the only thing you do, and you don't become like a lizard expert. Like, your dream is to become a race car driver. Being lizard smart isn't gonna help you. And that's what happened that's what happens to Mary over here. Like, she wants to become a superhero. Like, she always wanted to become a superhero, but like her blood power is very hard to like sell. And I don't get why, because in the series they act like, oh, you being able to mentally control blood is like a disadvantage and nobody likes that. But if she were to become a doctor, she would be the most important person in the history of medicine, because first off, she can like, if you're bleeding, she can literally like push back the your blood back inside of your body and restart the circulation and like coagulate injuries and whatever. And she can like blood transportation, especially in third world countries, is so complicated, so complex, so hard, and so rare that like everybody would need her all the time. You have no idea how much blood is important when it comes to medicine. So that was so funny for me to see that the show is just like, oh, you can control blood? Oh yeah, that's a useless power. Yeah, nobody, you can't save anybody. You can't be a hero with that power, with the power to control blood, which is literally the thing that is inside of it. First off, she could kill anyone at any time if she wanted to, if she were to become a supervillain. So for that reason alone, you should want her on your team. But then you're acting like it's such a useless under the bridge type of. Oh come on. Oh come on. There's no way. Under the bridge type of power. And it was just so funny to me. Anyways, the show is good. I like the theme or the message. I don't really think that they're at their, you know, at the point where they're trying to push a message yet, but I still like it. I still like the difference that it has from, you know, what's the other show called? I just forgot. I just said it. The Boys. I just like the difference that it has when it comes to The Boys, and it's gonna keep going up. The one thing that might make me not like this show is if at the end they actually become like official superheroes and they just join the Seven, and like it all starts over again. Like that would make no sense to me. Like if they went off to make their own thing or become their own superheroes, or even like rebel and become like go join a paramilitary group in opposition of the Seven or something, that would make more sense to me. And that's the only thing that I think about the show. It's a good show. You should watch it. Gen V. It's on Prime. It's really good. Peace.